Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. We are going into Explorer because Historic is very crowded right now, and actually Standard is very crowded right now. This profile still cannot compete in Standard very well because lo and behold, we have not had rotation in what seems like a very long time. It seems like decades since there's been a rotation in Standard in Magic the Gathering Arena. Ergo, we are going to avoid it because there are some very greedy decks out there. Historic is very greedy. Explorer is very greedy, but they're meant to be greedy. They are older formats with a lot more optionality out there. But one of the beauties about older formats is that you don't necessarily need all the rares out there in the world. You do not have to have a 60 card deck with 60 rares, and we are going to kind of prove that with a 2 rare. We have 2 rares because we have the Restless Spire right here because I'm putting this in here for value. 2 rare deck with third class Iconoclast and the Young Pyromancer being the center focal point of the deck. Very simple deck, very easy deck to play with. Iconoclast basically creates 1/1 colorless soldier artifacts when you cast a non-creature spell, and Pyromancer says whenever you cast an instance or sorcery, you create a 1/1 elemental creature token. Very simple, very easy, and that's why it is just perfect to try to make our second evergreen deck on this profile. That's right, this is the free-to-play account, and we are going to start right here with building out a second competitive deck. We already have all of the rares that we really need in order to do Historic and Explorer basic Azorius mana base. Basic Azorius mana base. So it's time for us to start working on our second color pair, which I have decided, just because of the cheapness of blue and just because of the cheapness of red, that we want to go into the colors of Izzet. This is a best of 1 deck, but we will eventually get it to best of 3 over time. Let's talk a little bit about what this deck is doing. We know we have the third path Iconoclast. We know we have the Young Pyromancer. These guys are going to be able to create a bunch of 1/1s, which we are then going to swing in with. We have Strangles to kill creatures and planeswalkers from the opponent. We have Spike-Filled Hazard to either be played as a land or to deal 1 damage to any target if the permanent was out. We also have Fiery Impulse. I think you can see what we're doing. We're killing their creatures with the Fiery Impulses, the Strangles, Spike-Filled Hazards. We're bouncing their creatures with things like Fading Hopes. We are digging into our library with things like Consider, Opt, and One Mind, and then we're countering things that are too big for us to deal with. We need to win pretty rapidly with this deck, and that's why I am actually running 2 copies of Restless Spire, so that we could get a little bit of value play, try to scry to the things that we actually need. Probably dies pretty rapidly, but lo and behold, it scries. We could at least hopefully get 1 scry off of the Restless Spire, and that's worth a spot in the deck if I've ever seen one. Yep, this is the free-to-play account. We have virtually no economy because I dumbly thought that this deck was ready to compete in Standard, and we did some more Historic crafting of lands on the side. Still 11 mythics though, 11 mythic rares, so maybe a big deck is coming. But for now, we are going in and trying to make our second evergreen deck, starting from scratch, starting slow with commons and uncommons and a couple of rares that we have laying about, and then slowly building it up over time. This is not nearly as strong as the Wizard deck, but it is not nearly as expensive as the Wizard deck. Maybe this becomes a Izzet Wizards deck over time, but for now, we are just trying to get a little bit of value with removing some of the early game creatures, opting and considering to try to find third path Iconoclast, Young Pyromancer, making their things disappear, unfortunately for them, disappearing into the void, and the 1 Mind getting a couple of extra cards, and we're hoping to God that we could get some wins off with this. Let's avoid Standard for a little while and jump right into some Explorer play and see how she goes. So, without further ado, 11 commons and 10 uncommons. So, about half of Our wild cards are going to be dumped into this sucker right now. Oh, and just a little bit about the future of this account. We really need to get to the Mastery Pass. We will save and exit. Yes, save. Yes. Okay. We need to get this Mastery Pass because we are going to try to max this sucker out for the season. And lo and behold, well, I got a little bit too addicted to drafting for a while. You're not supposed to draft with these gems. You're supposed to draft with these coins if you are a free-to-play player. And I broke my own rule very strongly. Therefore, I'm going to have to grind on this account to try to get her up there again. It happens. It happens to the best of us, and I'm most certainly not the best of us. I am just a guy with a microphone. That's it, guys. I'm a guy with a microphone and a screen recorder. So, thank you for joining today. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into the matches. So, upon further inspection, I did make a few changes to the deck. We didn't have enough creatures out. We didn't have enough creatures for Make Disappear. Getting to the Pyromancer was decent. Getting to the third path Iconoclast was decent. In fact, when you got these guys out in the field, it was nigh impossible to lose, but the problem was getting there. Therefore, we needed to add some Swiftspears to the deck to have some more interaction with creatures on the battlefield. Creatures are really good in Magic the Gathering in the modern era of Magic the Gathering. Therefore, we're running 3 more copies of Monastery Swiftspear, and then we have the Pyromancer and the Iconoclast still, and then the rest of this stuff is still spells. We also put some lightning strikes in there to do direct damage. We sometimes want to be doing direct damage rather than targeting creatures and planeswalkers, and I think that this is a lot more solid. Let's get back in and see how this guy does now. You see, and that's already better. Yes, sir, we will keep. It's a keep. We only have a lightning strike. We don't have any counter spells. We can still do damage to him. We drop a Swiftspear. He has Munavolt. Or Mutavolt. Classic card right here. Finds a spot in a lot of decks. Drops a Plains. Thalia. Ooh, we don't like Thalia at all. We do not like Thalia. Dropping this, and I guess we're swinging. Swing away. He lets it go smartly. And I think we drop Pyromancer here, right? Let's drop the Pyromancer. We'll find another land. We will find land. Plains. Aspirants. Oh. No. It doesn't end like this, guys. It doesn't. Let's keep it rolling. We found a Restless Spire. That's good. Okay. Swing. Oh. Okay. Well, we lose a Pyromancer here, but I will trade that off for a Luminarch Aspirant any day of the week. What's up? We'll at least get a little bit of value off of it. Lightning Strike, yes. I'm happy with that trade. Give up our uncommon for your rare. We'll do that. Hopeful Initiate. Good card. Very good card. We will be taking 3. Nah. We'll block it. Mana! Yes, that's exactly what we wanted. Let's do a lightning strike right here. Opponent seems to be considering something, but he gives it up. That's just what we wanted to see. Swing for 2. Rare, rare, rare. Only rares from the opponent so far. Let's get as much value as humanly possible. Our mana base is looking fantastic, if I do say so myself, and I do say so myself. Luminarch Aspirant. Okay, another. Oh no, not another one. Man, oh man, oh man. Too many rares. All right. If you say so. Comes in for 1, fine. Go to my turn. Okay. This is fine. Drop it like it's hot. Guess we can Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike this. Get some value. Swing with a 2-3 down to 12. Opponent is at 12. We have another third path Iconoclast as well as consider. So we could do stuff. We might even swing with the Spire. Okay. Okay, you can do that. Swings. Really? Okay, we are blessed with a special opponent. Now, you got to be able to protect this Aspirant. Okay, you know what? That is on you. You are doing this to you. I am not doing this to you. You are doing this to you. Drop this. Drop this. Third path Iconoclast. Consider. He might have a response. Yes. We want this. We draw. Get to draw 2 more. Make another 1/1. Awesome. We draw into a Pyromancer. Swing. Opponent responses. Oh, the Munavolt. Yep, gonna block that 1/1. Okay. I did tap out before swinging. And he John Joe. Okay, okay. Good play, good play. I get it. You got things. Ludavolt coming in again. Dauntless Bodyguard. And then we got Nathalia's Lieutenant. Think we take it. No blocks, not this turn. Next turn we're going to have to block. Another Young Pyromancer. Not quite what we wanted to see here. We'll drop the Pyromancer, drop the Pyromancer. And we have blockers. Mana to the graveyard. We get a Strangle. Okay, this is an instant, right? This is a sorcery. Yeah, that's what I was kind of afraid of. Strangle the Bodyguard. Now make a bunch of 1/1s. Yes, after the changes, we're doing some things. We're doing the things. Swiftspear, Fading Hope, Young Pyromancer, Lightning Strike, Make Disappear. Everything a Growing Void needs. This is actually a pretty solid hand, and it looks like we are actually going to be dealing with a lot of removal here. So I think we get the Tributary out of the way. Get that gone. Drop this. Drop this. And we're not going to pump him up. But if he tries to kill it, we will Fading Hope. Okay. We will protect those Swiftspear as long as we can. Draws a card. It's a decent one. We drop Pyromancer, but we swing first. I actually think that I wish I could go back in time because we put the Pyromancer out before we swung. Because if we had the Fading Hope on the Swiftspear, then we get a 1/1 out of it. The way I did it, we just don't get that. Okay, Heartless Act. Return it. Pyromancer can go to the bottom. Kind of would like to draw a little bit more land. Out of one mind, that's good for the Monk and the Elemental. Opponent does scoop it up, though. He does scoop it up. Guess he didn't want to play with the Shenanigans deck. His removal missed, and then he just scooped. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Lily-livered. That's what he is. Lily-livered. All right, on to the third match after the changes have been made. Haven't been beaten yet. Haven't been beaten. First guy played us pretty solid. Pretty solid gameplay for him. Second guy just kind of scooped it on up after he saw what we were doing. Spectral Sailor, Supreme Phantom, and this is a really good deck that we're going up against right now. All right, we're going to start with the Pyromancer. We got to get rid of this fast. Probably the Phantom first. We have the mana to do it. We can't block him in the air. All right. Passes to us. Plenty of room for him to interact with us. So we're just kind of hoping that a Lightning Strike can get through, right? Living on a prayer, baby. Living on a prayer. Huh. Well, yeah. All right. Can't really do much about that. It's rough. Okay, we won't swing, and I'm pretty sure that Spirits beats this deck by a lot. We'll play it out, though. We will play it out. Maybe we can get rid of the Queller. Maybe he doesn't have a whole lot he can do. Maybe we get really lucky. So we will play it out. And we're at 9 anyway, so probably aren't living very long in this one. It is a shame. We will opt. Mana? Nope, we need removal. Fading Hope. Okay, okay. So this costs 3. Well, what if we did this? Okay, I got an idea. I have an idea. We Fading Hope on this. Fading Hope. Lofty Denial. We will make this appear like this on the Lofty Denial. I was really hoping to, get rid of that Queller. But doing it like this, we get our value. Yep. Played on the Phantom. We get a lot of 1/1s here. Like a lot of them. Swing. Just love that music when I'm winning. Love that music when I'm winning. Let's pass. Spectral Sailor. Fine. Fine. Now, we gotta watch out for the Spell Queller. But we got a really nice board state. Yep, swing it on. I get it. I get it. There's 2 damage. What else? Catilda. Up. We are going to draw this. We're hoping for removal. We do not find removal. Drop this. Let's scry. Swing. Strangle we want. That's the power of scrying, baby. Okay, fine. We got the value we needed off of the Spire. Third path Iconoclast. Next turn, we're going to Monastery Swiftspear and then Strangle on the Catilda. Unless the Catilda grows a little bit too large for us. Now it's too big. Great. Curious Obsession. No. No Curious Obsession. No instant death. Oh, it wouldn't have mattered. He just put that on there to really dig in the fact that he won. That's it. The Curious Obsession didn't matter. But yeah, Spirits, you know what? We were going toe-to-toe with him. We were going toe-to-toe. Yeah, he's at 15 now, but he had Catilda for 2 turns, right? I mean, overall, I think it did just fine. I think this deck did pretty good. We were a turn away from Strangle. 1 turn too late on that Strangle really kind of made it to where we did not win that game. But I think if we had the Strangle in our hand 1 turn earlier, I think we won that game. And that goes to say a lot for this. I mean, no rares, no mythics. I mean, we put the 2 Spires in there just to get a little bit of value. Spire, Tributary, Island. Mana's fine. We got the Strangle, Lightning Strike, Pyromancer. This is a keep. Let's get the Spire down. Get it rolling. Alright. Shephet Dunes. Warden of the Inner Sky. Okay, what do you do? Oh yeah, this is the one that... Yeah. It's gonna have artifacts. I'm actually kind of fine with that. Let's get the Tributary down. Pass. He can keep that for now. Let's see how fast he is at getting artifacts out. There's 1. There's a Thopter. That's 2. Oh, he could tap all 3 of these, right? Yep. So that's a really slow way to get 2 damage off. Hopefully Thopter's in there just to make sure that can do his thing. So we're going to drop the Pyromancer now. And then we're going to Strangle that. Make a 1/1. Pass the turn. Opponent. See what he does. Mana. Fine. Pathways. I like Pathways. Pathways might be the first 4 constructed for this particular deck. Get a Recruiter. A lot of hasty boys coming out now. Swings in for 1. That's it. Alright. Well, we will drop Island. And then sit back and think for a second. We got the time, baby. Do this. Strangle. Makes a 1/1. Lightning Strike. Makes a 1/1. Swing. 3 damage. Pass a turn. Fading Hope up. Got an army of elementals. Not a good army, but it is an army. Tapped land. Love to see it. Okay, we can just go to my turn. Yeah, baby. Just swing. See what he does. Blocks with the Ornithopter. Ornithopter on the Pyromancer really just to save 1 more life, but he loses the Thopter. So he might lose more life blocking that way with the Thopter than if he had just taken his medicine. Okay, fine. Do it again next turn. And we're going to opt. Yep, keep making these bad boys. Get it. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we need 2 more damage. Let's go to my turn. That's... Oh, wait. No. Because we got the Spire as well, right? Forgot all about the Spire sitting off there. Over there in the corner. Power up the Spire. Yep, got him. 3 and 2, baby. That's what's up. That's what's up. So I'm liking it so far. I'm liking this. Especially for Spire being the only rare in the deck. It's pulled some weight. It has pulled some weight. And here we go. Pyromancer, a couple make disappears. That's fine for me. Yep, drop the Tributary. Get the tap land out of the way. We don't really have good turn 1 plays anyway with this deck. Turn 2 is where we really start kicking off. That's why Monastery Swiftspear found his way into the deck. Okay, 3 colors. Cram Session. Strange. Very strange. Makes me a little skeptic to play anything. No, because what if he just environmental researches here? I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, baby. We also have the Strangle, just in case. But creating a lot of little 1/1s early on seems strong. Hopefully he just environmental research here, pass. That's what we want. It does give him some extra life to play with, but it also gives us a little bit of an advantage. Okay. So the infinite value machine from the opponent, I see. Can't really do anything besides just start building a board. Don't think this guy's gonna run board wipes. I think he's gonna run one thing that's really, really big. Let's see. Come on, man. What are we doing? That was really early to play Clear the Mind. Environmental Sciences. Hopefully you're stuck on lands, buddy. I'm going to keep you there. You didn't play a land before turn. He is stuck on lands. Perfect. Let's consider. Strangle seems pretty solid. Should be solid. He's got to play something to block now. And I've got 2 Strangles in hand. And a Make Disappear. We've got Make Disappear in hand as well. Countering that Environmental Sciences got him stuck on land for that 1 turn. And let's just swing. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is fatal bit, buddy. This is fatal. We got to Make Disappear. Nope. Nope. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. You gotta be faster than that. Let's do another one. And here we go. Round whatever it is. Done well with the deck so far. Really well with the deck. Expecting a little bit of blowback from opponents, but so far we've been pretty solid. Okay, Mountain. Pass. Forest. Llanowar Elves. I don't like Llanowar Elves at all. I don't like it when the opponent plays Llanowar Elves. We'll play an Iconoclast. Pass a turn. Nyxos. Shrine of Nyx. Still being played. Was not banned. No longer Tron, though. So that's good. Mystic. That's a lot of rampy poo. It's a lot of ramp. Well, we want to keep our stuff up. Want to keep Make Disappear ready to roll. We do have the Fading Hope. What? Just Fading Hope this. Play the Pyromancer. Fading Hope this. Hopefully he plays this and something else next turn, but we can't really take that risk. Right? Okay, so we swing. He probably doesn't block. He doesn't. Wimp. Wimp. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's exactly the amount of mana he used to cast it. Okay, played it on curve. I can respect that. One mind. Let's get a better mana in hand. We don't find it. Okay. Drop that. Swing. 3 damage. Scoop. Man. What? What is going on? Oh, man. What is going on? They scoop so easy. We got another one in this. Yeah, holding up that make disappear was indeed the correct move. That was the right one. Man, oh man, oh man. What fun. What fun. All right. Round number 8, 9. I lose track. Let's go. This looks fine. This looks like everything we want. Third path Iconoclast, and it looks like it's mono green yet again. Mono green did nothing to us last time, so we're hoping it's much the same. Block with the Llanowar Elves. That is your only option right now. Okay, takes it. Good little Chad. Iconoclast can come out next turn. But maybe we are strangling the Llanowar Elves. We'll see. We'll see. It really depends on what the opponent does besides rope us. Is that how we're going to start? It is indeed how we start. The rope and then Adventurous Impulse. Picks up a Llanowar Elves. Plays a Llanowar Elves. Where is your mana? There it is. Okay. Alright. You're good, dude. Well, we're probably leading out with a Pyromancer. Right, swinging. He might block with this Llanowar Elves. But it's just 1 damage, so who cares really, right? Who cares? It's just 1. But you're going to see a lot of 1 damage coming at your face. The type 5 cards. You may reveal a creature card from among them. Put them into your hand. It's a Gilded Goose. Okay. That's a wide board state. Let's get some value. Swing. Swing away. No blocks. All right. Huh. So, what we want to do here is we want to lightning strike that goose. Cool. Now we could of 1 mind and draw a couple cards for 1. It's pretty good value. Full hand of removal. Gilded Goose. He loves the goose. All right. Well, if you like the goose, that means that we are going to choke that goose to death right in front of your face. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If he does not block, he dies. Oh no, I didn't have red up. Oh, I got too busy talking about choking gooses to death. I guess I should say a goose, a single goose. We choked the goose to death, got excited about it, and missed fatal there. Now, we could have still lightning striked him to the face twice, but we couldn't have done it until next turn. Yeah, mana's a little funky in this one, but my God, let's go to a post-game wrap, huh? We even got a pack for our effort, so before we go to the post-game wrap, let's spin it to win it. Got a mythic rare. Got one of our uncommons back, too. That's pretty cool. We got an uncommon back, so cheaper deck than previously anticipated. Pyromancer. Yes, this deck is going to become the next evergreen deck in this profile. It did absolutely phenomenal in the arena today, and we're going to talk about a couple of things that we're going to do immediately to this deck to upgrade it. I just wanted to show you the really budget friendly, just the 2 rares, the Restless Spire and the rest is common and uncommons. I wanted to show you that first before we talk about just the basic upgrades that I'm going to do to it right now. And of course, that is going to come in the form of a pathway, a Shibboleth Reef, and I think that's the only rare lands we have in these colors. It is indeed. And we're going to be taking away a couple of these, right? There were a couple of rounds where we had all blue or all red mana in hand and really had to dig and dig and dig. The first thing that's being upgraded is 100% the lands. And for this particular deck, we're going to be sticking with 2 spires, but we are going to upgrade the land to look kind of like this. Yep, just like this. This is the first thing that we are going to do to this deck so that our land is a lot more consistent. As you saw in that very last round even, we missed Fatal because we had too many islands on the field rather than dual lands. We still won the game because saw kind of the writing on the table. People in mono green do not like aggro, and this is another aggro build. If you're building budget decks, aggro is the way. So yeah, that was a deck. It won way more than it lost, and the matches were incredibly fast. We're talking about maybe 5 minutes. We also want to build out a sideboard, but we will do that by putting some of the cards from our main board into the sideboard and replacing the cards out here with stronger stuff over time. First thing we got to do though, guys, is we got to update these lands. That's the first and foremost thing I am doing on this profile. I want this profile to be a big, bad profile in the next year or so. So we got to collect these rares. We got to collect these mythics. We got to spin the wheel. We got to spin the wheel to win it and get these rare wild cards as fast as humanly possible so that we can continue to craft good decks. We already have one evergreen deck, and that is, if you guys remember, my favorite deck, the Azorius Artifacts in Historic. It is phenomenal. Historic is very, very cloudy right now. We don't know how the meta is going to shape up right now. So I'm kind of avoiding that and going into Explorer and playing this Pyromancer guy. It's really good in Explorer, and I just really like it. Maybe this is moving towards a Wizards deck, as we were kind of talking about in the pregame, but it could just continue to be Iconoclast, Pyromancer, and Swiftspear as the creature base. I could see that being just fine going forward, but we gotta find some ways to pump the creatures. We gotta do this, we gotta do that, X, Y, and Z going forward. So yeah, first and foremost, we're starting with the lands. Whenever we get some good attention on this video, and whenever as well we get some more wild cards rolling in this profile, we are going to be upgrading those lands, and then we're going to be talking about the next upgrades that we are going to be doing on this particular deck. But if you want something cheap to get into Explorer, this might be a great path into it. It's very fast, it's very aggro-y, so you're not going to learn a lot about the meta because you kill them or they kill you before you really see a whole lot, unless you're versing spirits, which is kind of designed to beat this deck if you do not draw all of your removal in your opening hand. But I digress. Thank you for joining me today. Make sure you've liked the video and subscribed to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.